vibe. and for identification. listen to the album.
Someone else gonna have to take that one. We're waiting for Sparkle Face.
I don't know. Sparkle Face might be at the lunch party. Sparkle Face love to eat. Push the button. Kudos to Oda Gjeld, Norwegian artist, on those drawings that you guys are seeing. We got little sunscreen in the house. Welcome to
Saturnae.
Hey guys, welcome to Saturnae, the push button future official launch party. It's gonna be great. Anyway, we're so glad you guys are all here. We've got Sharon, Kristen, Little Sunscreen. We've got some yays and partays with Mircha. I see you up there. Yes, you are here. Jonathan. Yes, Elise, Sean. I know my parents are watching. Lori and David. We got Bobby and Mamie and Jeremy and Jonathan. Kaylin. We got a lot of people who are just amazing people. Elise, yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight on your Galentine's Day evening, joining us for Saturday, and of course, listening to our album, Push Button Future. As a quick word of fasten your seatbelts, you can actually stream our show to your TV, so you can listen to it in good speakers, good audio. That's what we recommend for the total immersive experience. And then you can use your mobile phone to hang out in the chat with us, because there's going to be some interactive parts of the show tonight, and we want you to be prepared. Pip? Pip? Pip. Oh, there's a dog in the chat. I love it.
Yeah.
I heard there could be a unicorn, too. I'm not sure. So, one thing that we did not tell you guys is that we are coming to you from our spaceship, as you can see. So, I guess this is both an album launch, but also a literal launch. Blizz and I are stuck on this platform, and we have to launch out into outer space. Into outer space. Because this is the official start of Saturnae, Orbital Ice Cream, which is season 2 of Saturnae, starting tonight, and we're going to have one monthly concert for you guys moving forward. So more on that soon, but just, you know, we're in a spaceship. And it's a special spaceship because the MPS-88, which is what we call it, is actually powered by music. Music is our fuel. We need more fuel, Bliss. All of the fuel. What is fluel? What am I saying? So, as we play our songs, we'll get closer and closer to our mission for tonight. So, there's 3 things to know. We're going to power into space with music from Push Button Future. We'll be playing several of the songs from our album. We are playing everything live on instruments. There are no computers in our setup, so we are live looping everything that you see here. We might mess up, and that's why you paid for a live show. Why you decided to come tonight. So if it happens, it happens. 2, we're going to show you around our spaceship and do a question and answer session.
Yeah. If you have questions about the album, please feel free to put them in the chat.
That's right. So yeah, number 3, think about some questions you might want to ask me in a bit here. Throw them in the chat, and we'll be getting to that soon. But yeah, how's the spaceship even doing, Blizz?
Oh, I think it's doing pretty well.
On the launch pad?
Yeah, we're chilling on the launch pad right now.
Yeah. What's that aerial perspective of the? Yeah. Woo.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for launch.
Getting ready
Here
for
we
launch.
are,
All right. Here in Chicago.
Just ready. We're ready to go, but we're on the launch pad. We got to fill up those tanks.
Let's fill up.
You know what's a good way to fill up a tank? With some caffeine.
Oh,
We get
you're
us
speaking
some-
my language.
We get us a little sugar pumps.
Oh, yeah. I love that idea, Blizz.
All right. Well, maybe we got to do it then.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Let's play. Let's fill up the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's start that one again.
Okay. Let's fill up the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One more time.
Okay.
All right, 3 times. We got this.
We got this. It's been a while, but we gotta fill up that tank.
We're gonna fill up that tank.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You just keep that beat going, Blizz. I'll catch up with you.
All right, here we go.
Pumping sugar that you didn't ask for. You think you can tell me what it's good for? Sweetening the sugar thing, then pumping all the energy, all the energy, all the energy. Sugar baby daddy muffin, honey cupcake pumpkin pumping, sweet as syrup serotonin, vanilla pumps of moaning on my sugar pumps, getting on my sugar pumps. Drop some fun in my cup, give me all those sugar. Pump, 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 want my sugar pumps. Pump, 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 need my sugar pumps. Pump, 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 want my sugar pumps. Pump, pump,
Then I get it done.
pump, pump, pump.
All right, you ready? Here we go. This granular sacrament wasn't an accident. Saccharin happened right in this transaction, and now you like Pep because pumps are on maximum. Sweetest destruction of stamina's axiom. Swirl it, sipping it, licking it, dipping it, pumping that sugar. You won't be forgetting it. Like you won't be forgetting. We pumping that sugar. You won't be forgetting it.
Getting on my sugar pumps.
I'm my sugar pump
Come on, honey, fill my cup.
with that bump bump.
Getting on my sugar pumps.
I'm my sugar pumps.
Come on, honey, fill my cup.
Cause we all getting sugar pumped.
Pump, pump, pump. Want my sugar pumps. Pump, pump, pump. Need my sugar pumps. Pump, pump, pump. Want my sugar pumps. Pump, pump,
Then I get it done.
pump, pump, pump. Delectable deception, tempting temper trolling. so excited you're all here with us today. I hope that you brought a lot of energy, your inner sugar pumps. So we're all gonna do this together, and we're gonna do this right. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. You know these are gonna kill you. 3, 4. Have some more. Get on the floor. 5, 6. Come on, guys. Pick up the speed. 7, 8. Pour some sugar on me.
Bow, bow, bow.
Pump, pump, pump.
Sugar pump.
Pump, pump, pump. Need my sugar pumps. Pump, pump, pump. Want my sugar pumps. Pump, pump.
Then I get...
Then I get it done.
Woo! Pump, pump, pump. Want my sugar pumps. Pump,
Pump, pump. Need my sugar pump.
pump, pump, pump. Want my sugar pumps. Pump, pump,
Then I get...
Get it done.
pump, pump. Woo! Hey guys, I'm just out of class. I'm gonna need a venti white mocha, and I'd like to do a quad shot. But if you could just do 2 shots on the bottom and 2 shots on the top. And oh, do you have almond milk? I'd like to do that extra hot, and I'd like one of those caramel drizzles, but instead of on top, do you think you could put that on the inside of the cup? And you know what? Instead of whipped cream, do you think you would just go ahead and give me a couple of extra, like, vanilla pumps?
Then I get it done.
Ooh. Ooh. I like what I see here. Oh, yeah. All right, this might help.
Yeah. Power up our minds, our bodies, our spirit. Let's do it.
A little bit of caffeine in there. Wow. Thank you, Blizz.
You
Well,
are welcome.
I don't think that was enough to get us off of the launch pad yet.
Not yet?
So, yeah. But that also being said, now that we're pumped up and have a little bit of musical fuel in our systems, we need to actually tell you where we're going and why. Oh, my God. Oh, awesome. Oh, dang. You should definitely not ask me for a special, but you could totally ask Melodica for a special as a barista. That's awesome. Woo! Space disco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we should tell you guys a little bit about where we're going. So we thought we would roll the trailer for you for the next season.
Yeah, because every show needs a trailer. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's do it.
We're doing it?
Yeah.
I have to check the spaceship setting real quick. Just make sure, everything's
Yeah.
copacetic up in here.
Make sure the spaceship is good.
All right. That's why I wear the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3D.
We doing work,
Okay.
So good. You guys, this is great.
All right.
All right.
And here's the official trailer.
4,
Saturnae.
Orbital Ice Cream.
Orbital Ice Cream.
The entire universe revolves around ice cream. JaNae and her co-pilot Blizz have been selected by Earth's International Ice Cream Consortium for an ambassadorial expedition. Earth is desperate for new ice cream recipes and ingredients to revitalize its splintering retail industries. As ice cream ambassadors, JaNae, who loves the mall and wants to save it, and Blizz, who wants to find the best intergalactic jazz lick and make it stick, have accepted their mission. Together, they must navigate far-reaching galaxies and exchange earthly science and culture to access each planet's coveted ice cream vault. Using their music-powered spaceship and the most technologically advanced AI, Keonius, who also happens to be the funniest AI, and also the handsomest AI, and also the cleverest AI, and also the most well-liked by animals AI, the
Of course you
deepest
are.
of blue AI. That's me, Keonius, the AI, the one I was talking about. You probably already knew. JaNae and Blizz invite you to join us on this mission to retrieve the delicious secrets of the universe and fulfill the ICC mission. Welcome to Saturday.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, we are officially launching Orbital Ice Cream tonight. And, yeah, what did you guys think of the trailer? Oh, our AI is funny. Wow. Well, Keonius.
Affirmative.
Yeah, he's a little full of himself, but we like having him around. He keeps us.
Affirmative.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Keonius is
I'm
great.
glad you are here as well.
Okay, all right,
Okay,
that's enough.
We understand Keonius. We see how it is.
We're good.
Yeah, he is super impressive, and he is our program communication, our super impressive AI, our supercomputer on board. But fun fact, because he's a computer, he's also in the chat. So of course, if you have a question, you could of course ask Keonius in the chat. I mean, don't overfill, with love and affection for Keonius here. We might get a little bit jealous, but yeah. Blizz
Hey,
and
you know what?
Yeah.
I was
What?
just thinking, like, every show has to have a little trailer, and this is sort of
Ooh.
like our prologue episode.
That's true.
We haven't, but we don't have a theme song yet.
We definitely don't have a theme song.
Affirmative.
Yeah,
Well,
so maybe we should.
Do you think it would be
put
a
one
good
together.
plan to write one?
Yeah, I think we could do it.
Keonius, is that a good idea?
Affirmative.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe it could be something like.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Something like,
Oh, wait, what key are you in? Okay, all right. I'll dig it.
something a little like,
Okay.
a little like bassy.
I got an idea.
All right.
Oh, we got to have fourths. You can't have space music without fourths in it. Music people. Ba, ba, ba,
Oh, yeah,
ba, ba,
that's true. Well, that is
Got it.
true.
All right. Okay.
Well, let's do it, Blizz. Let's play a new song. Why not? It's a live stream. Let's do it. You good?
Let's go. Are you good? All right, here we go.
I'm good. Now I'm good.
All right.
Sweet sensations.
2, 3, 4.
I like how this is sounding. It's sounding good. How do you guys like it? Digging this groove? Orbital ice cream, it's from another planet so far, but you can have it a celestial dream. It's orbital ice cream, galaxies await us. We have our ship to save us, a celestial dream. It's orbital ice cream. cream.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to space.
All right, let's go to space indeed. Oh, wow. Keonius is getting asked what he gets paid.
Oh.
Affirmative.
Oh, my. Is there... Wow. Of course, yeah. The International Ice Cream Consortium does take care of Keonius pretty well in mechanical ways.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
A lot of software updates and stuff, I would imagine. Well,
I mean, we could consider more, I think. You know.
that's true. That's
That
true.
sounds like a good plan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Keonius is into
All right.
that too, I
Yeah.
guess. Dang.
Well,
Dang.
I think we need to talk about our mission still. We got to get going.
We do. I mean, is the spaceship still not launched yet? Like, how bad are we actually doing here?
No, it's still just sitting there. I'm telling you, we got to get some flame. We got to. Oh,
Come
we're filling
on.
that tank.
We're trying. We're trying.
Attention, Nay and Blizz.
Yes.
Yeah?
We need more power to escape Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, apparently, we're working on it here. Thanks.
Right. And folks do have questions too. So, clearly we need to play another song off the album. But, of course, please put your questions in the chat, and Blizz and Keonius will ask me them after the next song, if that sounds good. So if you have questions about the album,
Affirmative.
definitely think about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we got to play another song. We got to get off this ship. You want to play Mannequin Man?
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's a good one. If you've been listening to the album.
Let's do Mannequin Man.
Oh man. Oh, I love the unicorns. Unicorns in the chat. Unicorns in the chat.
Unicorns are taking over today.
We need more power. More power. Woo. Hold on. I got to think though for a second. Oh yeah. Oh, I got to unmute too. One, two, three, four. What can we do? I'm a mannequin man. Mannequin, 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 mannequin man.
Ooh.
Cause I'm a mannequin man?
Yeah.
Cause I'm a mannequin man. Mannequin, 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 mannequin man. You think we got the spaceship up yet?
I don't know. It is not certain, but I think we could do some work to get that spaceship up in the air. If you play maybe some trumpets, some flugelhorn, something, do one of those like famous Blizz jazz lick type things that you can do so well.
Yeah, in the Ecuadorian clubs.
That's
I'm famous
right.
down there. That's crazy.
That's right.
It's really cool. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Great, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Did we make it?
Oh, yeah.
We got off
We
the
got
launch?
off the launch pad.
You know, they say the launch of a rocket ship takes the most amount of fuel. Once it's moving, you got that force. Force in action tends to stay in action.
Yeah.
But getting a huge rocket ship like ours, the MPS 88, takes the most force.
We are living one of my life dreams right now, 100%. I heard that Space Force uses rosé to power their spaceships. I don't know if you've heard about that, Blizz.
Well, you know, I think it might be a great time to show some folks around.
Of course, yeah, around the spaceship. We did say
we make this
say
comfortable.
we were.
This is a JaNae ship, so we gotta keep it, you know, comfy.
Right. No, we got this. So, now that we're up in the air, this is looking good for us.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. I'll answer some questions and.
You gotta keep that music going.
Yeah, keep that music going. Little music. Tour. Yes.
Yeah.
And Agent JaNae Red here wants your outfit because it's good. Oh yeah. It's Valentine's Day, y'all. So it was not gonna be right without a little rosé. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this right now.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a good glass for Valentine's Day. Ooh. If you have any questions for JaNae that are appropriate, put them in the chat.
And let me just preface this by saying, cheers, Kira, to your birthday yesterday. Cheers, Beverly Fresh, to your birthday today. And cheers to all of you guys for being here tonight. This glass of wine is for you. Thank you.
Wow.
Question time. Okay, so to answer my first question from Agent JaNae Red, yes, it's actually not too bad. It's a little bit dry. Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Oh,
so
thanks, Keonius.
Keonius,
Affirmative.
We got you. Oh,
what's Keonius's question there? Kristen's asking, what inspired the album name? Okay, so Push Button Future is actually a reference to 1950s domestic appliances. So like the time when your toaster ovens came out, like the electric home, vacuum cleaners, and the domestic space, of course, is still, unfortunately, but especially back in the 50s, very much considered the women's domain. And so it's interesting seeing the advancement and progression of that domain, you know, fast forward to our present times where, you know, there's so many lifestyle advertisements marketing content that's specifically geared towards women. Aspirational lifestyle marketing is what I'll refer to it as. So we're talking about like super like white wall, natural light, like spider plants growing, all of that, to sort of make you feel like, oh, I'm doing something with my life. I feel like through consuming this, both visually and then purchasing this, makes me feel at home with my domestic space. And so, especially if you've listened to the track Runaway Bay, which has a lot to do with that idea, the idea that you can't just create the image of a lifestyle and expect it to be perfect. But I do feel like women in many ways, all of us, of course, but specifically I'm talking about the way that women are targeted by marketing, advertisements, and social media. So push button future, literally in the future, which is our present, the future of the 1950s. Cool. Let's see. What's the next question, Blizz? I see one.
Where did you get your hair clips?
My hair
And
clips.
what strip mall inspired sugar pumps?
These are great questions. What planet are we going to? The planet has not yet been determined because we've not yet received our first planetary mission from the Ice Cream Consortium, which Keonius will deliver to us once we are able to get out of the Earth's atmosphere here.
Affirmative.
Yes, my hair clips. These two are, these ones are from Akira in Chicago. This one is from Target. And this one is from my dear friend and wonderful songwriter, performer, house musician here in Chicago, K-Joy/Nia Adero, who gave me this amazing guitar clip that I'm wearing tonight. So Nia, if you're watching, whoop.
Good work.
Okay, what's the next question? Are there any songs you've written that didn't make it on the album? Okay.
That's a good one. Well, there's this one.
Oh, that's my cue to drink some rosé.
We're gonna have some rosé. I look cooler with my glasses on. We didn't put this on the album, cause I wrote it yesterday. All right.
Okay, wow. That is some good rosé, man. That is like slightly dry, a little bit fruity, has a little bit of like a vanilla oak thing on the end, like if Chardonnay, of course spelled N-A-E, and rosé like got together and had a child, that would be this rosé. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so we have 9 songs on the album, and I'll start this with saying that we wanted the album, Blizzle and I, we wanted the album to be like digestible, something you could sit down and listen to and not get too overwhelmed because it's super dense and super packed in. So we wanted to make it sort of the length of a vinyl record. So the first side of the vinyl, and fingers crossed we can print it to vinyl at some point in the future, the first side starts with Sugar Pumps and ends in Dacron Duvet, and then the second side starts with Mannequin Man and ends climactically with Be All End All. So these 9 songs were chosen from a bank of, 40 or 50 songs that I've written, or that Blizzle has written, or that I've written lyrics to. Blizzle's made the music, I've done the lyrics, all of that. We chose these 9 specifically because there's so many overlapping themes that speak specifically to the idea of automation, lifestyle marketing, living in a technocracy, everything being technology oriented, and the idea, the problems that come from, really being in a place where you have access to all of those things. You can access all of that technology, and oftentimes that results in problems like boredom, latent addictions, and overconsumption, specifically in the form of shopping or online shopping. So,
Oh my. Wow.
yeah.
Well, there's another great one here, too, actually, right
Yeah.
up next to each other.
What's that,
First,
Bliss?
we've got, what was the most challenging song to get just right? And then, of all the artists that influenced your sound, which would you most want to share a glass of rosé with?
Okay, I'm going to answer the second one first because I feel like the first one was more difficult. Can you remember what that first question was?
Which song was the most challenging?
Oh, the most
one
challenging.
to
Okay.
get recorded?
If I could share a glass of rosé with any other artist out there, my hands down answer would be Kesha. Kesha Rose. Killian knows who I'm talking about. Maybe you do too. She's an amazing pop artist who has always inspired me to pursue the path of making, social commentary and critique through music. And what's interesting is, since she's a songwriter, but she's also kind of a weirdo and a freak and likes hanging out with other nerds, I feel like we'd get along really well and ended up talking about a lot of random sci-fi stuff, which would be pretty cool too. So Kesha is the answer to that question. The first question that I'm answering second, which song was most difficult to write? So I guess if you think about it in terms of the time space to write a song, the answer is Unicorn Party, because the whole song, we wanted to get it done all in a day because last year in February, we were visiting some of Blizzle's friends who have a 6-year-old daughter. Her pseudonym is Unicorn Wolf, who's featured on the album. She and I, yes, 6-year-old Unicorn Wolf, and I wrote Unicorn Party that afternoon to a little beat that Ryan Blizzle was making. And then Blizzle's idea was, dude, we should totally add an EDM section to this when Sparkleface shows up.
Sparkle face.
Yes. So it happened. And at first we were like, is this a joke? And then we were like, no, Sparkleface represents so many different things. There are so many interpretations that you may or may not have of who Sparkleface is. And believe it or not, I feel like that song might be one of the deepest, most challenging, most difficult, dense songs on the album. You just have to get to the heart of what's being said.
Yeah, that one was a lot.
It was a lot.
It really was a lot.
Was that your first EDM track, dubstep-based thing you had ever written, Blizz?
It was the first one that was going for that type of super aggressive sound, and I wasn't prepared for it to do it. And it also, we were debating whether it would be on the album until 2 weeks before mastering. Mm-hmm. So I hadn't actually worked on it in a year. So it was, you got to put about 20 hours in to get something decent done. And so I had a week to figure out that one.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we did more recording at the very end. So it was, we brought in more young people.
Yes.
Go-Go.
We got Go-Go, Ford, Maze. Yeah.
So there was a lot to put together and figure out.
There are five children's vocals on that album, which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Any other questions?
Well, there was some interest in joining the band, which I thought was pretty nice. That's pretty cool.
Dude. Yes.
Yeah. And then there was a question about what you do when you're not making art and music and drinking Chardonnay.
It's rosé.
Oh, rosé for Valentine's Day. So, yeah, maybe tell us about what you do.
So, when I'm not in the band, when I'm not making music or working on ridiculous creative projects that have penetrating cultural commentary, I enjoy, what's wonderful is that outside our studio here in Chicago, we have a wonderful garden. It's currently covered in 2.5 feet of snow, but we've been planning and working with our garden here at the REB Records studio, and it's awesome because Blizz and I both love super spicy peppers. Love them. So we've been making a salsa garden and learning a lot from Patty Black, Blizz's mom, about gardening and starting seeds. And so there's like a plant nursery situation. It is fascinating. I also very much enjoy Bollywood dance. Bollywood dance classes are where it's at. And there's an awesome company here in Chicago that does Bollywood cardio classes. So get a little bit of that motion going on. And now they're doing it online, which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, spicy peppers. And there was a question
Yes.
a long time ago about, is advertising necessarily bad? That one came from Agent Johnny Red.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think advertising is bad or insidious or, all of that technology stuff that, Netflix shows like Black Mirror will have you believe, where everything about technology and advertising and being a product of the machine, all of that is like way too melodramatic and negative. I actually am quite tech positive, as you've probably determined from our whole setup. I'm very marketing, advertising positive, as you've seen probably from seeing some social media posts from me and, sponsored advertisement. But I also think that it's an interesting space to play in conceptually, because I think advertisers, the designers who make advertisements, are some of the smartest, most intellectual, interesting folks you'll ever meet. And while maybe the end goal of advertising is to sort of create this target audience or these people who you're trying to reach so that they buy and they purchase and they consume, I don't think that advertising is inherently a bad thing in itself. I do think that boredom and the sort of spiral into like shopping where you're consuming more than you're engaging, I think can become a problem. And I do think that especially like social media advertising and social media in general can play a role into that. So it's just, it's important to take things in moderation. And I think that goes for advertising as well. But, I feel like I felt a very small tremor. Blizz, did you feel something?
I thought I might have felt something. Whoa.
Oh.
What was that?
What was that? I gotta
don't know.
hold on
I
to this
thought we were-
rosé. Oh man.
Don't spill rosé.
No, but I'm gonna go outside and see what's going on, if that's okay.
Yeah, go check what's happening. I don't understand what is going on.
Okay, I'm gonna go check.
Go check on the rocket ship.
We need more power to escape Earth's atmosphere.
I know.
Attention, Nay
I
and
got
Blizz.
you. I hear you. What?
We need
Keonius.
more power to escape Earth's atmosphere. We need more musical fuel.
We can't get through the atmosphere. We can't get through the atmosphere. We can't get. I think we're gonna have to play some more music to get through the atmosphere. We can't get through the atmosphere.
We can't get through the atmosphere. I think we can do it, Blizz.
We need more musical fuel.
Well, if there's any song that gets me going, speaking of Kesha, speaking of going shopping, speaking of online shopping, who out there just freaking misses real life in-person shopping at the mall, the indoor mall, the strip mall, Old Orchard Shopping Center here in Chicago, which has certainly inspired some of my music. Strip malls in Overland Park, Kansas. I love it. I love it. And I feel like if there's any song or anything that's going to get me queued up,
Let's do it.
it's this.
Strip.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drive right in, don't sit down. On the edge, center town. Space for lease, food for less. Bless this mess, let's undress. Park and shop, in and out. Shop and save a lot. Shop right, smart set, grocery outlet. Hair for kids, Chuck E. Cheese, K&G's, fashion sleeves, beauty supply, and a double-deck Cali like a queen, rent king, Cancun, Maui. I can come and go when you don't mind. I know you'll be there for me every time. I can come and go when you don't mind. I know you'll be there for me every time. Value Village, dress for less. Revival style, Panda Express. Stream it, live it, love it, damn it. Repetitions endless. Open Sundays, hot shots. HR block, pop and lock. Payday loans, your oasis. Mani petty state of stasis. I can come and go when you don't mind. I know you'll be there for me every time. I can come and go when you don't mind. I know you'll be there for me every time. Every time. Broke for Baroque on the frontage road. You're so colonial and everything must go. Price chopper, wings and things on site. Dry clean, get fit, get tan. Don't stop, just dance. Dance. Yeah.
We're gonna take it somewhere else?
Let's go somewhere else. We're still this spaceship is rough.
Whoa, all right, well, let's keep going then.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
make it? Should I check?
I think you should definitely check.
Something feels a little shaky.
Oh my. We should check our map and see if we made it out of Earth's atmosphere. Oh, wrong way. Oh, we're still hitting. We're still hitting. I'm going to make some noise, see if we can get out. Come on, come on. Oh, I see it breaking. I see it breaking. Let's go through the atmosphere. I think we made it.
We made it.
I think so. Welcome back to the cockpit.
We did it.
We got out of the atmosphere. We're on our journey
We broke
for
through
Saturnae.
Oh my God, we broke through the atmosphere?
Yeah, we did it.
That's amazing.
We're in space.
How does it feel, Blizz?
It feels expansive like this. And we're in it.
Oh, it feels amazing. Wow.
Yeah, we're like in space.
Wow.
On our
Wow.
journey with Keone.
Nice to be along for the ride.
Thank you,
Yes.
Keonius.
We're glad you're here.
Whew, so glad you're here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man. Well, with that, we are soon to conclude this episode of
Saturnae.
And so, I can't end without saying, first and first mostly, thank you to Blizzle for doing so many amazing things tonight. I don't know if you guys noticed this. He was performing, he was looping, he was wearing a dinosaur shirt with a
the coolest part.
unicorn thing going on. It's amazing. I found that shirt for Blizzle. You know, it's cool. And also doing all of the camera switching, the, all of the behind the scenes stuff that you saw. There's no one else here at the studio with us. This is just us, and Blizzle is indeed the Black's backbone behind everything, and it's amazing. So first and first, mostly, let's thank you.
Oh.
But
Well,
second,
thank you for making an amazing album that everyone's enjoyed working on.
thank you,
Yeah, Dino Corn.
dude. Thank you for all of your work. And second, I want to say thank you guys for spending your Galentine's Day with us. Obviously, there's a lot of love going on, and we really appreciate you checking out Push Button Future and taking a listen to each and every one of the songs there. If you would like, or if your question did not get answered tonight, leave us a comment underneath this stream when you have a chance. I would love to respond to all of your questions about the album over in the comments after the stream ends. Subscribe to this channel so that you get notifications and notified when we do our next Orbital Ice Cream episode 1. This is episode 0, by the way. Episode 1 is going to be next month, so stay tuned. New music, awesome stuff, and
Yeah.
man.
We're also so happy to have Keonius along with us. We can't, say enough for the help with putting everything together.
Nice to be along for the ride.
Yeah, we just really appreciate it, though.
No, it means a lot. It means a
Good
lot.
work.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you.
So thank you guys. Thank you, each and every one of you guys who is there. I can't wait to talk to each of you more after the show. Tonight, we're going to roll the credits here in just a few moments. And we may or may not be drinking rosé in the lounge after the credits roll. So if you do feel like sticking around because you have nothing else to do on your Galentine's Day and you're drinking something special like that coffee martini that I recommended everyone in that message that you got from Eventbrite,
Oh, yeah.
you can stick around too, but Blizz is gonna open a beer. I'm gonna keep drinking that rosé, and we're just gonna, hang out. So, Blizz, should we roll the credits?
Let's roll it. I think so. But
Sweet.
like any great show, we have to have a theme song.
A theme song to.
A theme song too.
Saturnae.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming to Saturnae. We can't wait to see you next time. We're gonna play the Orbital Ice Cream theme song.
Wow.
Sweet sensations. Orbital ice cream.
It's from another planet so far, but you can have it, a celestial dream. It's orbital ice cream. Galaxies await us. We have our ship to take us, a celestial dream. It's orbital ice cream. We'll fly away to outer space.
Fly away
Radio waves, music to play.
to play.
Trumpet and bass and a database. A deep space taste of something great.
Oh,
We'll fly away to outer space.
fly away
Radio waves, music to play.
to play.
Trumpet and bass and a database. A deep space taste of something great. Let's go to space. 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 And sweet sensations we'll taste. Let's go to space. 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 Let's go to space.
And sweet
Sensations.
Your
Taste.
we'll go to space. We'll go to space. We'll go to space.
Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space.
Let's go to space.
Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Let's go to space.
It's
Orbital ice
cream.
Oh my.
Oh
To the lounge?
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the lounge. I like the lounge. We're gonna hang out a little bit. We got the chat up. We got to catch our breaths. Nate's gonna get the situation set up, but we appreciate you guys being here so much. If you have any other questions, if there's tech questions or any of that stuff, thank you, Dad. Bravo, bravo, bravo. We're having fun for sure, but we're gonna hang out and have a drink. So we're gonna stick around for a bit and chat. It's a thing on Twitch. Seriously. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wow, thank you. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Sean. Kenny, so much appreciated. Oh, man. OBS? When did the pandemic start? It's like a week after that. I was like, I guess I need to learn this software. Oh, thanks about the bass. I worked on it. I think it's better. Oh, it's not. Last time it was like literally like 100 degrees, and we had an electrical fire.
Truth.
So this is not that at all.
Truth.
That is a true thing that happened. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
How do we write songs easily?
Kira, I wouldn't say that it's easy. I would say that I have a lot of ideas, but actually getting them into songs takes like a lot of iPhone notes. Like if there's a line that I see on the street, like, you know, on-site dry clean. I'm like, wow, that has a good ring to it.
For sure. Yeah. We go through lots and lots of ideas. Like there's 40 songs that are like in production.
Yeah.
But there's probably, between the two of us and then our other songwriting partners, Sully and George, and now OR hanging out there, there's probably another like 400. So there's a lot going on in that area. It's not easy though. It's the synthesizing it down is the hard part.
Dad, I'm so glad that your current favorite is the Unicorn Party song because, okay, so true story. When we played Unicorn Party for my dad, David Contag, what up? He was visiting Blizz and I in Chicago, and he was like, Sparkleface kind of scares me. And now it's his favorite song? That's amazing. Yes. So, right, as opposed to off-site dry clean.
I just want to make sure they can see the shirt.
Right. I think that Threadmill asked you a question. And by the way, there's a couple of artists who are joining us tonight who have also released albums in the very, very, like, same day as me. That we've got Electric Secret. We've got Melodica, who, oh my God, you've got to hear her song Beautiful Disguise. We've got Threadmill with their song Memento. Oh my God, so good. I'm going to share all of the music you guys need to keep listening to keep the party going all weekend to my Instagram stories tomorrow. So there's been so much good music.
Oh my. That's an intense beer.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. This is beer from a Temperance beer company here close to home in Evanston, Illinois. And it is a peppermint hot cocoa 14% thing. It's great. Also, yes, Kenny, Dad knows what's up with the dubstep. I mean, JaNae's dad.
That's right. Hey, Threadmill asked you what DAW we made the album in.
Everything was made with Logic, and a couple things were recorded in Pro Tools, and then put back over into Logic for that. So, it's all a Logic session. Some Sound Toys stuff and some isotope things here and there, and a couple Waves plugins, but a lot of stock stuff. As far as like what plugins and that sort of thing, and synths also. Some were recorded live, some are some Moog synths that we have, and The ones that JaNae was playing tonight, one of which is from like the 90s, is XRD. X5D, it's a Korg, it's kind of a weird synth, and the other one's a micro Korg, which is pretty common, but the first version is so much better than the newest one, because the newest one has to be plugged into a computer. So yeah, I'll always talk about that stuff. Yeah, a little bit of Pro Tools. I mixed a little bit of Sugar Pumps in Pro Tools, and that was it, and then I converted it and brought it over into Logic.
To answer your question, Blank Optimist, and cheers to Melodica, by the way. Gin and tonics are so good. A little squeeze of lime in there. So you can actually watch the entire stream of this afterwards. It's going to be up. We're not going to take it down. It's going to be there, and then we're going to be sharing our live performances this week. So it'll be great. My favorite synth, to answer Alex McKee's question, from an awesome artist, actually Alex and his partner make music as well, with the group Waking April. Check them out as well. Favorite synth is, it was not on stage tonight, but it is actually a Moog Slim Fatty, which is an awesome analog synth. It was my first analog synth ever. The issue with performing live with that, which you probably know if you have one, is it's really hard to stay in tune. And when you have constantly fluctuating weather in Chicago, and like an 100-year-old farmhouse, which is where your studio is, it's kind of a nightmare to perform with live. But the Moog Slim Fatty is amazing, and love it. Oh, and awesome. Sean, you had the X5DR and loved it. So cool.
It's a weird one. It's hard to find, and they're kind of expensive now.
Dude, yes. Yes, Slim Fatty. Yeah, the X5DR is so funny because it's really rare now, like, surprisingly. So if you have one, keep it in good shape. So, I feel like I missed a question. Yeah.
We name our synths. I don't think we name our synths. With the number of instruments, like, I think at this point, thanks, Dad, if you're still on there, I think I have something like 14 trumpets. You can't, it's like having kids. You should just label them 1, through 14, I think, So there's too many. I mean, there's a closet filled, it's probably got like 12 synths in it, like large keyboards and stuff. I wish more of them were like analog stuff, but many of them are controllers and whatnot. Yeah, we're both pretty technical on the names. There's a couple instruments, like I have my guitar is named Lolo, and that's it as far as I can tell. I mean, yeah, it's just like when it gets too extensive, there's too much to keep track of. Some people like it and it allows them to keep track. I need to tell you what a model number is. That's how I keep track.
So I see a question from Mircha in the chat, and then you should answer that question from Melodica next, Blizz. The last one there. Mm-hmm. When did you two meet and start doing it? But yeah, you got to answer that next. So the NASA console that you've seen in the promo photos,
that's great.
Mircha, I can't say his name on the YouTube, but so. It was October of last year, and I had been looking for something to use as some kind of a console-like control area for the album cover specifically. And Patrick Sully Sullivan, who is Blizzle's primary songwriting partner and co-conspirator and co-founder of REB Records, very, very dear friend of ours, and the host of the What the Punk podcast, by the way, and the lead man of Theft to the Gallows. This is quite the intro, Sully. I hope you're still here. You've done a lot of things. Anyway, Sully was driving through Park Ridge and saw this console at Halloween with like 5 skeletons around it, and he took a picture and came over and showed me this and was like, "Nay, you got to see this." And I was like, "No. I don't just need to see this. Like, I need this. This is amazing. What is this?" So Sully went back and actually left a note on the door of the house that had the console outside at Halloween saying, hey, I would love to, borrow this console for the artist JaNae. Check out her music video for Dacron Duvet. It's online. We have really great plans and a really great idea for this console. And so when Sully and I actually, next part of the story is the wonderful person who created this console and 3D printed all of the buttons himself and built this whole thing out of foam, actually emailed Sully back and was like, dude, great. Come by anytime. Like, sounds great. And so Sully and I went over there and picked up the console with Ryan. We loaded it into the truck and, Ken and his son 3D printed all the buttons and did all of this to scale. And we also got this amazing rocket ship from them that they also did to scale, which you will see on a future episode of Saturnae.
The console is actually to scale though, from NASA 1960s era. It's amazing. And the rocket ship, I forget which mission it's from, but our rocket ships tonight were modeled after this huge model that we have in the garage. But the actual boosters, the where the fire comes out of, I don't know what the heck they call it, are 15 times larger than they were on the original. So it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. You should answer Melodica's question.
What was Melodica's question?
How did we meet?
Oh, I hired JaNae to come up here from St. Louis to teach photography. Yeah. That's how we met. That's the real story. So, but we don't work there anymore, and so it's fine. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's great. That's how we met. And someone asked about our first instruments. My first instrument, I think, was piano. My parents were musical, and that's why I have so many trumpets. And my dad owned a music store for 32 years. So when you have a music store or two or three around, you end up collecting things. But my whole family is musical. And my brother, I think, was here tonight, and my sister, and my stepmom, and my mom, and my stepdad. Everybody's musical. That's all we do. So there were always instruments around. Piano was first, then viola, then trumpet, then drums, then drums, then bass, then other things.
My first instrument was piano, which I started taking lessons in between the first and second grade. And it was sort of assumed that I would start playing piano because my mom is a piano player, a flute player. Both my grandmas play piano and organ. My grandma Dolores is a church organist currently and has been doing it for years and years, which is awesome. And then I started playing flute in high school, and then I picked up acoustic guitar, really bad chords, because I wanted to be emo, Kira, so emo in high school, skater emo. Melodica knows what I'm talking about. And so I was like, ooh, I can play chords and Bright Eyes. This is great. Wow, this feels great. But I never actually got super good at it. Lucky for me, Blizz has actually taught me quite a bit about improvisation, about chord structures, and about sort of the creative side of playing instruments and making music that isn't just, like a Bach piece, which I have a high level of respect for anyone who can play really intricate classical and Baroque music. But it's wonderful to sort of have the freedom that jazz allows and that improvisation allows as well.
Thanks, Kenny. That was funny. It is an understatement. My family is very musical. That is an understatement. Thank you for hanging out, and Kristen, we'll see you sometime soon, I hope. There was another question that popped up in there, and now I can't remember it since I have a mic. That's how that goes.
Tell them to say it again.
But if you want to put it in there again.
Emo leads to synth pop.
Oh, emo does lead to synth pop. That is for sure. And also to other things. I mean, what's great is the other album that we just released is with Theft to the Gallows, which Sully, we mentioned a couple times, leads. And both of us play in that group as well. And that is like folk, theatrical, go F yourself rock music. And that's Theft to the Gallows, not one, K-N-O-T, like a to tie a knot. Not one. And so, yeah, there's that too. And you'll get to hear some Scream theatrical vocals on that. And that's also part of what JaNae does. And there's an album, a little sneak peek. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I want to say it. There's an album coming that is completely different than what you might have just heard. So different, you're going to be like, what? What's going on? And there's a whole story behind that, and we'll have time for that at another point. But then there's other albums that are much more in line with this style and this fun, and we enjoy doing it and making the social commentary that is the music of JaNae.
Chris asked a question about the inspiration behind the song "Be All End All." Okay, so yeah. Speaking of being online and YouTube videos and interviews and all this stuff, you know what really grinds my gears? You know what pisses me off?
Yeah, what's the fact?
You know what makes me mad?
What?
Oh, yeah. Cliches. People who use cliches in the place of things they could actually say, to say how they're feeling, to actually add meaning to what they're feeling. So I wanted to write a song with Be All End All that is only written in obnoxious cliches, but I presented in this very monotone voice. And it's easy to dismiss the fact that the whole song is written in cliches because there are so many freaking cliches in pop music, in music in general, all the musicians that are here in the chat. I mean, and music consumers, y'all know what I mean. It's so easy to just take the shortcut and add a cliche or to sing a cliche, right?
Put them in the chat. What's a cliche?
Yes, it's so obnoxious. So I was like, I wonder if I write a whole song in cliches, but make it monotone and a little bit dubby, and have like a spiraling out of control, like shitty electric guitar solo that I play. That's very simple. Yeah.
So did your lyrics come first on that, or did the music come first that I had written? What was the order on that? How did that all come together?
The lyrics came first. Yeah, the lyrics came first, and then it was sort of like I was experimenting with this like pizzicato synthesizer, like this little bing, 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 like with no effects on it or anything inside of. I was putting it together in Studio One, actually, which is the software that I'm most familiar with as far as putting down ideas and songwriting. And I was like, this is great. This is coming together. So that's the story behind Be All End All. And I'm so glad you guys share a burning hatred for Be All End All. I mean, cliches, not for Be All End All.
It is what it is.
That's right. Awesome. Were there any questions that we missed from you guys before we head out? Thank you, and happy birthday again, Kira. Thank you for being here tonight.
Can't win them all. Thank you. Yeah, that one just came up in the chat. Well, cool. I think maybe we'll leave you for the night with that. We appreciate and we hope to see you again. For those who followed JaNae on all the social media, and for those who bought tickets tonight, that was so appreciated. We'll continue to do sort of a similar, I think, rollout in future shows. So stay tuned for that, and follow JaNae synthpop on the Instagram and the Facebook, and make sure that you reach out and talk to us and tell us what you're doing so that we can get inspired and write a song about it, and then it'll become your favorite new song. So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. thank you for the congratulations. It's been a 2 years, year and 9 months of work to put this album together, and very excited to finally get it out.
Yeah, just a few final comments. Happy birthday, Uncle Ted, if you're here. Little Sunscreen, if you're here. Awesome. Amazing that you have an English degree. Agent Johnny Red, a.k.a. Travis, your music is awesome, and your Instagram posts are like such an inspiration. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And we haven't eaten in like 48 hours, I feel like. So, yeah. We might, we might go make some food and. I was like, oh, dang. I want to fall into that neon sign. So, thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate each and every one of you for sharing in the experience. And cheers to you. Can't wait for what's next. And in the theme of Valentine's Day, I feel very loved.
Yeah, me too. We'll see you guys soon.
Cheers. Cheers. Just hang on. I'll cut it. Okay. We can't start the party yet. We can't start it yet.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get on out of here now. You didn't see that one coming.
Did not see that one coming.